Welcome to Trending with Psychedelic. It is Trend O'Clock, supposed to be with 13th, but life happened and it is off here today, so I'll be standing in. Welcome, everyone. My name is Annie Young Fali. We don't just call me Psychedelic, and this is Trending O'Clock. What's going on out there? I would be bringing you up to speed. Provided that you are out there listening or watching. This is YouTube. It is O.O.K fams Radio TV. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everyone about us. All right, so in trending today, we've got the federal government urging the university in UK and University of Ilorin to research outcomes to end farmers and herders crisis. It is no longer a story about how farmers and herders be having issues right here in Nigeria. Farmers not wanting to go to their farm because herders be bringing their cattle to come to their farmland, eat some of their crops, and it's doing a lot of damage to the soil, as complained by the farmers. So, yes, so now I think that the federal government would come together to see reasons as to why this should stop, and of course, a long lasting solution. When it comes to long lasting solutions, Nigerians, we know they carry last. So, the federal government is about to do something. So, yes, we might just be reverting to that verse of the Bible that says that this time tomorrow, there would be plenty. Fingers crossed, and we would find out in a bit. Moving away from that, we have this one talking about the Bauchi farmers lament delayed rainfall. So the next time you're under the rain, you're in the rain, and you're saying to God, Lord Jesus, or let this rain stop. You know what you're doing to yourself. You're asking for famine somehow, because if farmers don't get enough rainfall to harvest their crops, I mean, if the crops don't germinate, you would not be having something called from the farm to the plate. And when you don't have from the farm to the plate, that's like farming you are calling for. If the crops don't germinate, if the crops don't grow, if the crops aren't healthy, they will not be selling it to you. And in turn, you would not be having anything to it. And that's a very sad case. Moving away from that, just before we move, you should pray for more rainfall so the farmers in Bauchi get something to work with, okay? And then we can have plenty of food on our plate. And there's this one from Kebbi State commences disbursement of 200 million naira livelihood support grants to farmers, others. Isn't that amazing? 200 million naira to farmers. And this story is saying that they would be giving it to 2,000 beneficiaries. So that's a lot of money. If you have been thinking, oh, you want to start farming and you don't have enough resources, beg your pardon, and you don't have enough resources, now that the government is coming to your rescue, do you know how much you're able to do? That's a lot. So yes, this is another encouragement for farmers to what? To get to farm. Get back to your farmland. If you got a farmland, get back to it. And if you want us to do all of that for you at OK Farms, we can do all of that for you, my people. We can lease the farmlands to you. We can sell farmlands to you. We can sell farmland produce to you. We can repackage for you. We can even sell for you if that's what you want us to do for you. Yeah. So come to us, come to us. Oh, okay, farms. We know exactly how to go about it. And then this very last story, just before I move, is talking about the Plateau government receives Bulgarian ambassador, talks over partnership on agriculture, other critical sectors ongoing. And it is said that Plateau State has got the second highest Bulgarians in Nigeria. So it said Lagos has got the number one spot, and the second spot goes to Plateau State. Woo! Isn't that amazing? You see what I mean? And now the government of Bulgaria is thinking, how about we come together with the people of Plateau State and we do something amazing? Because not only will their citizens benefit from it, our, citizens too, ambassadors too would benefit from it. Yes, they're citizens because they're probably on a trip to Plateau for business, or they're on their, you know, way to Plateau for something really crucial. So yeah, that's why I'm still saying they are Bulgarian ambassadors. Thank you, sit tight. I would catch you in a bit. thank you so much for pausing and playing when you want it. And thank you so much for calling your friends, your family to this production. It is O.O.K Fams on YouTube. You can check us out because we'll be giving you all that you really need to know. Okay, so back to it. And this is another reason why you need to get on your farmland. If you're jobless at this time and you're waiting for the white collar job, why? And you have a farmland that you can actually do something amazing with that could produce good produce for the people to feed. And in exchange, they can give you money. They don't sleep on it. So a particular swoop decided to, go on Twitter to talk about some other guys calling some other guy's girlfriend. Say you have a girlfriend, and on her birthday, there is a man who is calling her at 12 a.m. to wish her well. 12 a.m. is like the cross of the new day. And it's like, that's really not cool. And then there is this older daddy that said something about calling to wish her happy birthday. Yeah. How about you just send her an alert to make her know that she's valuable? And the guy replied by saying, "Oh, if this is your daddy, just know that he's been sending other girls money while you have been using Gary to guide." And this daddy was like, "All my kids are in the United States of America. No wonder you are jobless. No wonder men be calling your babes to wish her all the best." You saw that this daddy brought a dagger. He brought a dagger to a pinch fight. Daddy, make we know like it is plenty. In another words, it is enormous, daddy. Oh, God, yeah. Anyways, moving on, there is this one that is trending about doctors' handwriting. Some persons are saying the doctors or the pharmacists be writing like that to disguise so that other persons wouldn't know what they wrote on the paper. Say you want to buy vitamin C for 100 naira in the store close to you, and in the hospital or in that pharmacy store, they're selling for 1,000 naira. So, I mean, if you're able to decipher, like, oh, the doctor wrote vitamin C, you probably want to buy it from another store, right? But since you cannot decipher, you have to go to the same place or the same pharmacy that the doctor or the pharmacist is prescribing. That's what some persons are arguing. Some persons are arguing that the doctors write like that because it's a mandatory course for them to go through while they're in medical school. Some are saying that's a no-no. Others are saying it's only in Nigeria that you find doctors and pharmacists writing that way. When something hit the internet, it's all sort of welcoming it gets. Some persons are like arguing for A, others are arguing for B, and others are just there. They're seeing, hearing everything that person A and person B has to say, but they're not going to contribute their 2 cents. However, it is, just make sure you're good. In the spirit of breaking the Guinness World Record, Nigerians, you really need to calm down because there is this one that the Ekiti State government just said it's a no-no. We would not allow something like this to go on in our state. All right, it is Kisaton, and you're wondering what that is. This man said he wanted to break the Guinness World Record by kissing for 3 days. 3 days. What is going on? Anyways, the Ekiti State government has said, no, not under our watch. You are what? You are doing in the rubbish. So it's been cancelled, and no, it will not go on. If you want to break the Guinness World Record, you need to do what? Find other means. And meanwhile, the Guinness World Record already tweeted, maybe they were trying to call on all other person's attention. But Nigerians would always have a way to bring out melody from a thing. So this person's handling the Guinness World Record said, if you must break the Guinness World Record, then you really need to reach out to us first. Make sure that we approve it before you go ahead. So it doesn't look like you're wasting your resources. So Nigerians decided to tag Chef Dami and this other chef that it was reported that she broke down while trying to break the Guinness World Record of the longest massage. Now we got this one that the Ekiti State government itself just cancelled. Like, this is a no-no, darling. Choose another struggle. Moving on, it looks like Nigerians are calling on the federal government to cancel cross-dressing. If you cross-dress, they could carry you. If you cross-dress and you go outside, they will pick you. Don't say Sakadeli didn't do nothing for you. So it looks like this is a new menace in the society, and a lot of persons are jumping on it, okay? And it looks like it's not going to end well if the federal government don't come to our rescue like right now. So there is this new person. He is supposed to be an influencer. And I saw a video yesterday. My people, I saw the video yesterday. Ah, I was scared. Like, what is going on here? Is it like the farmers are doing so much that they are feeding us so much now? And all that is in our brain or in our mind when we're done eating is how to go astray. People should pipe it down. Pipe it down, Tatiana. Pipe it down. Okay, so this person said, don't associate me with Bob Risky. He's a man, but he's cross-dressing. Full beards, makeup, wig, wore a skirt, like a cheerleader skirt, and he's saying, don't. This is the attitude he is. Don't associate me with that person. I am not to be associated with a confused person. Ain't it me? What is going on? Sakadeli would be right back. This is Trending O'Clock on OK TV. Back and back and back and back, right? And back, everybody. And thank you so much for, wanting more because I'll be bringing more. We all know Speed Darlington, right? It's got all sort of names. Some person call him Akwi, some person will call him Aku, some person will call him Lot, whatever you call him at your end, let me know. And now he's in the news again, as usual, saying, no way, we're going to the police station. You refuse to pay 35,000 naira. And that's to someone who bashed his car. Akmi, we call on you to what? To do the right thing while, excuse me. Akmi, we call on you to do the right thing while you're on the road anyways. For Darlington, we know that you are a law-abiding student. You are a law-abiding citizen of the country. You just voice it. You say it like you are. Like Olumide was saying earlier in the studio that Acme is the realist. So yes, we trust that you're going to do the right thing and not constitute nuisance on the road for other road users. Bro, what is going on? Once again, if you are an understanding boyfriend, you don't have so much to do at the moment, please, it's time for you to get on your farmland. Get on your farmland, guys, and get busy. So when you get some produce to sell, you can have money. So right here on stage, we got this one from Ruga. Ruga approached a lady, a female fan, and he asked her to diss her boyfriend using the F word, and straight to it, she did it. My gender, my gender. She did it. She used the F word on the guy, and well, it might be just a lot of trouble in paradise for her, or she doesn't care, or she doesn't even own one to start with. However, just be careful. So, guys, we know that it's the Japa in trend right now. Everyone wants to get out of Nigeria. Almost everyone, let me not say everyone, okay, wants to get out of Nigeria to the UK, to Canada, to America, or whatever country, okay? Just be careful because you'll be surprised at some agents that would ask you to bring some sum of money and they've never been out of Nigeria. Funny enough, some of them don't even own an Funny enough, some of them don't even own a passport. They don't own one. And there you are. And you approach them, they'll be like, oh, that's not a problem. You want to go to United States of America? They even talk like they have the consular's contact. Like they have a consular they would ask you to go and meet one on one. And the consular is just going to hand you over a white paper. And boom, you are in the United States. Be careful. All right, I was talking about you being careful that some travel agents they did ask you to go bring some amount of money. They themselves, they haven't been out of Nigeria before. They be like, so you want to go to America? Okay, that's not a problem. Go bring this amount of money. They'll talk so much. Their assertiveness is so much like they would sound like they would ask you to go to the Lagos embassy or Abuja embassy to meet a consular. Like, oh, don't worry, before you get there, already call a consular and the consular is just going to hand you over your visa. It doesn't work that way. None of them knows a consular. Funny thing is, you could be sitting side by side a consular, and you will not even know that this person is a counselor. So be careful. And I even doubt that you see them on a day to day like that. It's very difficult. So you'll be the one to go prove yourself whenever you go to the embassy, or be it UK, which is non-appearance, or Canada, which is non-appearance, and some other countries like that. It depends on whatever document that you are submitting. Okay, so a lady right here, she's crying because, according to her, a travel agent duped her of 2.5 million naira. Do you know what 2.5 million naira can do for you? If you put that money in O.O.K farms and you ask us to lease you a farmland where you can actually plant your crops, gosh, don't sleep on us, don't sleep on us. I'm back, and guys, a lot is going on in the society. A lot is going on. Let's talk a little bit about Tokwe Alabi and Aboru Aboy song. What's going on, guys? Some persons are fighting to the nail that is not acceptable. That if you cannot use vulgar languages in your song, then why should you use a term that is known by and to the traditionalist, right? And some persons are like, it's just a word. If she's able to defend it right, then it's not a problem. I remember one time when the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, when they handed a letter to a senior colleague that he used some suggestive terms on his radio show. You know what the senior colleague did? He wrote back saying, explaining to them that those words were actually welcomed, and he said they were never suggestive. And guess what? The fine that the radio station was given, I think, was beaten down or was taken off, actually. I can't remember the story well. But it looks like Tope Alabi is standing by our words that Aboru Aboye. Aha! So if you want to find out about this, that particular video is everywhere on social media, where she did a song and she said Aboru Aboye. And you know something? There is an Arabic term like Alhamdulillah, which we think is mainly known to the Muslims. But no, Alhamdulillah is thank God when you translate it to English or to Yoruba. So Yoruba is Oluwaseun. So why is that a problem? But people will never have it. And Auntie Tokwala be saying, I stand by what I said. You know what? I said what I said. Capiche? Any problem? I don't see any at all. And no Tokwe Alabi slander will be taken at my side. Nana. Nana, bro. Nana. Anyways, let's move on. So there is another gist on here that is quite funny, and I want us to see it. Okay, it is about the Neo and V saga. So Neo celebrated his birthday some days ago, and online in-laws and online in-laws decided to ask V, so why you not celebrating your man? God, I don't understand. If this man is her ex-boyfriend, is she under any obligation? Is she under any obligation to wish him a happy birthday? What if they're even still in a relationship and they just started to take it off social media? Guys, think about it. And you online shippers, oh, I ship this relationship. Oh, I want this relationship. Oh, y'all really needs to calm down, okay? Calm down. Calm down. Some persons are in a relationship and they just want to keep it private. Thank you. It's on this note I come to say thank you for joining Trending this week. It comes again next week, and by God's grace, 13th will be back to take its rightful position. But for now, any Yanufa Lebanon Shesko Mitakadeli, I'm signing out. Peace.